Virginia, you might be able to chime in on this. This mad mama wants to know if she's going to be a jerk for robbing her daughter's senior year by refusing for her to go to spring break. That is ultimately her question here. And she says in her email, she said, my daughter's a senior in high school. She wants to do a spring break with her friends in Key West. Now, I listen to y'all from New Jersey, and all I know about Key West is what I hear on your show. So all I know is all the drinking. My daughter says, no, that's not it at all. That's not why we're going to Key West. She says all they want to do is the water sports stuff. They want to lay out on the beach, get a little bit of sunshine, and maybe go see that creepy Robert the Doll. Now, my daughter is a good girl. She's a good student, and she's going to be graduating soon. I just can't help think that she's going to be unsupervised away from me 1,300 miles doing God knows what. Plus, there's a girl or two that I'm not too fond of that I know are drinkers that are joining this party.
There always is. There's always a squirrely girl in the group.
Right, and that's it. And so the mom is, trying to discourage that, but they've already got their little team together. Now, all my daughter needs is my permission, but she also needs $500. The trip is budgeted at $1,000 for each girl, but my daughter has only half saved up. Now, I can swing the $500, but it would hurt. So should I do this so my daughter can make these memories, or should I play it safe and not?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a sanctioned trip with a group from her high school that is supervised by some sort of entity or parents, or is it sanctioned? Or is this just a group of girls going down to Key West and they're 17?
Group girls going to Key West that are 17.
Yeah, I don't think I would let that fly just because it needs to be something. They're not 18 yet. And I know they think they're fully grown.
I think there's one girl or two that's 18, so they've got the adult that's in the group.
But your daughter is not 18.
No.
Your daughter's 17, and we don't let our 17-year-old travel from Jersey to Key West with no grown-ups on the trip. That's going to be a no, and I'm so sorry. But show me something where there's adult supervision, at least light adult supervision, or some kind of sanctioned trip with, Magnolia School had this when they were all seniors. They paid like $50 a month for like 8 months. And then all of them went together. They traveled together. They had supervisors, like camp counselors. It wasn't like, moms and dads were there. That wasn't at all it. It was like camp counselors were there. And guided activity. They set up excursions. The girls weren't dealing one-on-one with the jet ski guy, the parasail guy. I don't want my 17-year-old negotiating water sports in the Keys without parental supervision.
What if they switched the destination to Orlando and did theme parks instead of doing Key West?
I do like the way that sounds a little better, because when you're in the theme park, it's more of a controlled environment.
Right.
Key West is wild, baby.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And as you're talking about that, when you go into one of the theme parks, you're not negotiating or trying to book all those individual rides with all these unregulated people. It's Disney or it's Universal, basically, or it's your main two, or SeaWorld. But you know how much protections that they've taken at that point.
I still would want somebody to be in charge in Orlando that's an adult.
Well, there's two girls that are adults.
In that scenario, I'm looking for someone 21 or older.
I gotcha.
Just because, this teenage brain is not fully developed. And not only do they make bad choices, but they also don't see danger like I do.
Yeah.
I want to know somebody's there who sees danger and can spot danger before danger happens.
Yeah.
A sober companion for these girls who's over 21.
Okay, well, I'm asking KVJ TV right now, if you were this mama, would you let your 17-year-old go with her friends for spring break to Key West from Jersey? And right now, 73% of people are saying no, that's a no-go.
You're not a bad mom for caring and protecting. And I know these teenagers are going to make you feel so crappy and they're going to come down on you hard and they're going to be so sad. But maybe you can offer an alternative plan, offer other choices, maybe something on the Jersey Shore, maybe something, at a place closer to home where somebody can be a parental supervisor. These kids are it's dangerous out there nowadays.
Yeah, the girls want to get in the sunshine.
It's not like it was back in the 80s and 90s when we grew up. Like, it's scary.
Yeah. Well, other people are saying, too, there's a lot of nightlife in Orlando. So even if they did that trip instead, maybe a suggestion is you can go if one mom, you're right, an adult,
Pick
somebody
a mom.
over age. Yeah.
So one mom, it would change the whole look of this.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so that is a no-go. So just so you know, if you're listening to us in Jersey, do not be sending your young daughters down here for spring break.
She's going to be mad, but you know what? It's not your job to be her friend and make her happy. It's your job to protect her because she's young and dumb.
Yeah, I think Key West, it sounds like, is going to really be going off this spring break because you've got some issues in Mexico. Some parents aren't too, right now, thrilled about sending their kids there. So that's going to cut down some of the stuff. Going international right now, parents may be like, nah, not going to do that.
Crazy.
Right, exactly. So they're saying that they
not go international right now.
Right. So I think they think that Key West is going to get hit really hard.
I think you're right. I really do think you're right.
Yeah. My daughter's actually going to be doing the 7 Mile Bridge run. You ever heard that they do?
Yes.
Yes, they shut down the 7 Mile Bridge, and then you have basically 2 hours to get yourself across the bridge, or then they come pick you up and make you go. But they shut down the bridge for 2 hours.
Run fast, Forrest.
Yeah, right, which is very frustrating to anybody else that is going to be running. But, it's been a long time since I've gone down there and hung out, and I'm always looking for a hidden little gem. And as I kind of look, because I don't know that we're going to go all the way to Key West. We'll be at the 7 Mile Bridge, so we're going to be more marathon. And so,
okay.
At that point, I don't know if you drive all the way down just to say hey to Duval.
It depends on what you're looking for.
But there's so many cool little places, and I'm trying to add a whole bunch of them because I keep finding all these little bars and stuff like that that's almost kind of off the beaten path. In fact, one of them, it looks like you got to kind of go back quite a ways, but then you're right on the water. And I've seen photos. I'm like, that looks amazing. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes. Give us the hidden gems.
That's exactly what I need. I need something like that where you're like, okay, yeah, we stopped at this cool little bar that was right on the water. Like I see there's everything from Lazy Days restaurant to Real Catch restaurant. That's kind of more Isla Morada. They got some stuff there, so
there's
I need some
2
stuff from my
moose
list.
lodges on the way down to Key West, too.
Okay, I'm not a moose, though, Virginia.
My girlfriends were doing the whole moose discovery. It's fun.
Okay, and you said maybe your daughter Magnolia might be doing her own little spring break in Key West.
Yeah, she's got some sorority sisters that want to do Key West. I think everybody's going to do Key West.
Okay, yeah. It sounds like that's where everybody's going.
Brace yourself, Key West.
Okay.
They're coming in hot.